Hi, welcome to our presentation. I'm Amalia and this is my group, Pedro, Fernando, Cesar, and George. Today we're going to present adulthood and late years. When we start to grow up, these are the three main objectives we have in mind regarding the aging process. Promoting the slowing of the aging process, promoting a healthy lifestyle, and identifying the factors affecting life expectancy. When we grow up, our bodies start to depend more on a healthier lifestyle. It's important to maintain this to live a long and healthy life. There are some of the healthy habits people should adopt. The consumption of a healthy and balanced diet, getting involved in consistent physical activity, avoiding smoking or excessively drinking, maintaining a healthy sleep schedule, and maintaining a healthy body weight. One of the main components is physical activity. If you're an older adult looking to establish an exercise routine, you should ideally be able to incorporate 150 minutes of moderate endurance activity into your week. This can include walking, swimming, cycling, and a little bit of time every day to improve strength, flexibility, and balance. We know age is an important thought in everyone's mind, but what if I told you you could be younger than you are? You see, we have two different ages: physiological age versus a chronological age. A chronological age is the number of years a person has been alive, while a biological age refers to how old a person seems. Biological age, also referred to as physiological age, takes many lifestyle factors into consideration, including diet, exercise, and sleeping habits, to name a few.
Diet manipulation consists of food intake, which means eating to prevent malnutrition while also increasing antioxidant activity and DNA repair, which consists of limiting the intake of proteins and lipids. Diet manipulation also incentivizes an energy restricting diet, around 70% of normal energy intake. And finally, adequate nutrition is key for a healthy and long life. Thus, diet manipulation is very important for the aging individual. The aging process presents to us a variety of physiological changes that affect the state of the aging individual. Among these physiological changes are bodily responses to stress, men taking a more fight or flight response when stressed, while women take a more tender befriend response. These effects of stress can be more severe and last longer. Other physiological changes include being moderately overweight, which is not necessarily harmful. Indeed, actually, it is natural for the aging individual. The BMI of the individual settle around 27, but there are also risks associated with being obese or having very low body weight. Other physiological changes present in the aging process include changes in body composition, including sarcopenia, which is a condition characterized by the loss of skeletal muscle mass and function. More than ever, the body requires regular physical activity and sufficient protein intake to stay healthy. The immune system also loses some functions, and aging individuals can suffer from inflammation, which is a chronic low grade inflammation that develops with, of course, advanced age. Furthermore, we have intestinal walls losing strength and elasticity, diminished appetite from the individual, a condition known as dysphagia, which refers to problems when swallowing, often associated with pain. There's also tooth loss, difficulty chewing, and as previously mentioned, swallowing. Uh, these problems also limit the selection of foods the individual can eat, which leads to lower intakes of fiber and vitamins. There's also sensory loss, which refers to the loss of hearing, vision, mobility, taste, and smell, and also depression and loss of motivation.
The aging process. Economic brings economic and social changes. Incomes comes in form of pensions, which means that your money is already counted and you cannot spend more than your person have. Your living arrangement may change, which means that your kids are taking care of you, or even worse, you can suffer from malnutrition from hospitals or nursing homes. There are now we have the energy and nutrients needs of older adults. The dietary different intake (DRI) it falls into two categories, from 51 to 70 years to and 71 and older. Which these two categories because it is the one that the digestive system and energy and nutrients changes most in the adult life of people. Challenges with setting the standards, the individual differences are more pronounced with age. Your body doesn't work like it was 25 years ago. The different chronic diseases, the different medications as you grow older, the many diseases you are exposed to, water now takes an important key role in your life because the age may make you make suffer from thirst, dehydration, and the total water of your body decreases with age, and also risks associated with dehydration. And water also prevents many other diseases that you may have or may catch in the way. Now, let's talk about the energy and nutrient needs of older adults. Since the older adults may be having their whole life having this fast life, eating less, malnutrition, and everything, energy needs declines. This is due to the changes in body compositions, a decrease in lean body tissues, the muscle, and an increase in fat tissues, which is normal with age. Nutrient needs remain high. This is something that doesn't matter the age. The nutrients are key of our all well-being. And the protein, is especially important. Aging bodies process protein less efficiently and need more of it to maintain the muscle and mass strength, bone health, and other essential physiological functions. These are the functions of some nutrients in our body once we age.
Other energy and nutrient needs of older adults include both carbohydrates and fiber. It is recommended that older adults get at least 130 grams of carbohydrates per day. Both women and men older than 50 should have 21 and 30 daily grams, respectively. Another important nutrient is fat. This is an interesting nutrient since it should be a moderate intake, meaning that no more than 10% of daily calories should be saturated fat. This means that too much saturated fat, meaning over 10% of daily calories, can cause cholesterol to build up in your arteries, as well as raise your LDL, which is bad cholesterol. High LDL cholesterol increases your disease risk, especially diseases such as heart disease and strokes, which don't go well with people over the age of 50. Another important nutrient are vitamins and minerals. Vitamin B12 includes certain products such as milk products or fish products. Vitamin D, any type of fortified foods, meaning cereals or any type of meat. Folate, calcium, which helps maintain strong bones and muscles. Calcium is a very important nutrient since a lot of people over the age of 50 suffer from problems such as arthritis, which is the degeneration of bones, which is very important. Iron as well, which contains an important protein, which is hemoglobin, which helps red blood cells that carries oxygen from the lungs to all the parts of the body. And finally, zinc. An important nutrient as well is nutrient supplements. They are not really that important. They are not as useful as calcium, vitamins, and C magnesium. But food is still the best source of nutrients except from pills, which are not that good. Now, there are a lot of nutrient related concerns of older adults. The most common problem or the biggest problem is vision problems. Some of the problems it might occur are cataracts, which are age-related, clouding of the lenses of the eyes, which leads to blindness. Risk factors, it can oxidative stress and antioxidant, and another important problem is macular degeneration, which is a leading cause of vision loss.
Nutrition-related concerns of older adults can also include arthritis, which is an osteoarthritis. Is the deterioration of cartilages in the joints, connection with being overweight, benefits of aerobic activity and strength training. Gout, this is the deposits of uric acid in joints and purines in foods. Other nutrition-related concerns would be the aging brain, the response to genetic and environmental factors. These characteristics changes with age, which are the loss of neurons and the decrease of blood supply. Nutrient deficiencies also include loss of memory and cognition and dementia. The aging brain would also include Alzheimer's disease, which is a memory loss that disrupts daily life, challenges in planning or solving problems, difficulty completing familiar tasks, and also alcohol can lead to balance problems and falls. Food choices and eating habits of older people. Malnutrition would be 1 in 6 are malnourished due to many reasons involving their lifestyle. This diminished their quality of life.